Be about $6,500.
How about $50?
$50? You flying to Canada costs at least $3,000.
$55.
Hey, stop wasting my time at $55. No way I'd take my plane to Canada for less than $1,000.
Okay, $60.
$62.
Got it.
Never try to bother with a Chinese man.
Just a quick reminder, Mother's Day is for moms, not for men in dresses. Your day is April 1st.
Hey everybody, happy Friday, and it's time for the MAGA Minute here in the beautiful Rose Garden, thanks to our beautiful First Lady. Let's get to it. On Monday, President Trump announced the 2027 NFL Draft will be held right here in Washington, D.C. The president hosted Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney at the White House. He met with freed Russian-American ballerina Carolina. President Trump and the First Lady hosted an event honoring military mothers. President Trump struck a historic trade deal with the United Kingdom, unlocking $5 billion worth of export opportunities and $6 billion in additional external revenue. Major companies like Gilead, Invenergy, Merck, Lego, Hotpack, Bristol-Myers Squibb, and many other companies committed billions of dollars in investments in the United States. The president announced plans to reopen the famous Alcatraz prison to house the most ruthless and violent criminals in our country. The administration launched a program to incentivize self-deportation for illegal aliens. The administration reached a ceasefire with the Houthis in Yemen. The administration also announced that all experiments on beagles on NIH campuses have been terminated. The House of Representatives took steps to pass a bill to codify President Trump's Gulf of America executive order. The president will be heading to Saudi Arabia next week to help strengthen ties with Middle Eastern countries. That's it for this week. Next week, we will be coming to you live from the Middle East. And lastly, happy Mother's Day to all of the amazing mothers out there across our country.
Make sure you share or at least go follow the White House on Instagram, because we need to get this message out of the MAGA Minute almost every week so that people get to see all the great accomplishment President Trump is doing for our country that we know the legacy mainstream media would never tell anybody about if it wasn't out like this. Welcome back to another episode. Buckle up for the rest of the video.
So if Trump don't care about veterans, why is he building a shelter for homeless veterans with the same money that Biden was using to shelter illegal immigrants in our country?
The difference between a conservative and a liberal is a conservative will hate your opinion. A liberal will hate you for your opinion.
I mean, when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower. The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
You guys don't give as much of a crap about them after they're out of the womb, right?
That's not true. Why would you say that? We want to have a secure southern border so that hundreds of thousands of girls are not sold into single year. We want school choice so that kids can have a better education. We actually want a balanced budget so the U.S. dollar will be around for future generations. Every policy that we have is rooted in a pro-life position.
So let's move a little bit on from that. I'm not saying I've lost yet, because a woman did kill her own child literally like a couple of days ago. On day of birth, 60 years in prison, as she should have.
But if she would have killed the baby while it was in the womb, it would have been okay. So why was it wrong to kill the baby outside the womb?
Just straight up less cells. Amount of cells? Gone. Biomass? That's kind of...
So wait, does someone who's older have more moral rights than a 4-year-old because they have more cells?
Depends on the person.
Okay.
Wow. And right on to the memes of the video, because President Trump just did executive order on prescription drugs, and look who's pumped about it. Hunter Biden. But it's the wrong drugs you're looking for, Hunter. If a liberal from 1960 showed up in 2019, they'd be considered a conservative. If a liberal in 2019 showed up in 1960, they'd be considered an absolute lunatic. And that is true. They've moved so far towards communism. It's crazy. Bill Clinton, 12.3 billion deportations, 0 injunctions. George Bush, 10.3, 0. Barack Obama, 5.3, 0. Donald Trump, 100,000 deportations, 30 injunctions. Do not tell me the judicial system is out to stop what we're doing. Africa before 2.2 trillion in U.S. aid. Africa after 2.2 trillion in U.S. aid. Kind of getting rid of that program. I don't think it's going to affect too much. Just saying. All blame Trump for problems they haven't solved for decades. We got 54 years, 51 years, 33 years in Congress. I posted this in our community tab because it is time for term limits.
I have a question for those that have voted for this administration. Did you vote for the Department of Education to be taken out? Dismantled? Did you vote for that? I'm just curious. I'm sure you wanted them to change things, but dismantling a department that helps your children and helps a lot of people. Putting it with the states is not the answer, especially if the states don't have income taxes and if they're going to start taking those away too. Like, our children will hurt for this. They want to take away abortion. If you have a baby, you got to take care of it. They don't help you there. Then you take away education support. I'm curious. What's your mastermind thought plan? And I wonder, if it's good as is, then, whatever. Have a great day.
Marriage is just two people arguing about the right way to load a dishwasher the rest of their lives. You think it's all about love and trust and partnership until you realize that one of you folds towels like a psychopath.
Even the Constitution, you think it's great?
Yes. In fact, I'm very, very scared that some parts of the Constitution right now are being threatened.
Which one?
I mean, the fact that Trump just unfortunately went against the Supreme Court. Forgive me for not knowing his name.
Gilmar Garcia?
Was he the man who was sent to
El Salvador?
Yeah. He was sent there, and then the Supreme Court told Trump that him and his people need to work on getting him back, and he said, "There's nothing I can do." That is going against the Supreme Court.
No, they said that he needs to help facilitate the return.
Yes.
They didn't demand that he go actually get them back.
No, I don't mean like he needs to get on a plane and go there.
Well, no, or send anybody to force the return. They can't do that. Supreme Court doesn't have that power. So Trump said he spoke to the president, right? Bukele. And Bukele said he's not returning him because, one, he illegally entered the United States in 2011. Right? My question is, how do you illegally deport somebody that illegally immigrated to your country?
College is a scam, not just to me, but everyone here that's also going.
While other countries around the world have fabulous, beautiful statues of ancient gods and Greeks, pharaohs, and so many different beautiful things in history, while our Americans rip down statues because it hurts their feelings, we just put up average American women wearing Walmart t-shirts, I would assume, just those pants that everybody that wears them shouldn't wear. There we have it. There's a big statue in Times Square of it right now. So you can remind yourself exactly why RFK actually needs to change our food. So we just made a statue about it. So that's wonderful. Other countries laugh. To me, this is a joke. This is absolutely a joke. And if you're a New Yorker, I would be embarrassed. So
if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor. Let me know by smashing that thumbs up button and also leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite part of the video. I will do my best to get right back to you. A lot of amazing stuff happening in the Trump administration. And the MAGA Minute, which we're going to bring to you every week, lays out all the amazing accomplishments that President Trump is doing. Promises made, promises kept without a doubt. And just this week, negotiating with China, you saw, right? Did executive order today about lowering prescription drug prices and between anywhere from 30 to 80%, which is going to be huge. We got RFK Jr. working to get that stuff solved for us and make us healthier again and get our costs better. Trade deals are starting to work out. Everything is going the way that we voted for. So all these lunatics going on TikTok, Instagram Reels, X, whatever it is, doing the old, you are not, regretting your vote stuff. No, throw this right back in their face. What did Joe Biden do? What did Joe Biden do with prescription drugs? Whole lot? Nothing? Because Donald Trump's doing something. Did Joe Biden do any trade deals to make things better between us and China? I don't think so. Did he do anything with Great Britain to make a big trade deal that helped us out? Did not happen. But our president is, right? So make sure you get these videos out and make sure that you go to Instagram and follow the White House as well. So that if I miss a day of posting the MAGA Minute, you'll get it there as well. But I'll do my very best to make sure it is a weekly thing for us so that you guys can clip this out, share it on your social media as well to get the word out. Thank you guys so much for all the support. You know the drill. There's a PayPal below if you'd like to donate to the channel to keep us growing, putting out quality videos that you can share on the internet to make sure that we make the Make America Great Again movement as big as it can be, because 2026 is coming fast. We need to keep control of the House and the Senate and keep President Trump's agenda alive and well. You guys are the best. Appreciate all the support. It is free to head below and smash that subscribe button so that you do not miss on the next video that comes out. 73% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. Just take a quick second. Hit the little subscribe button. Love to have you on the next video as well. Thank you to all that I see in the comments. A lot of you guys are the regulars. You're the OGs. Appreciate your support to me more, as you guys are the best. But just like that, today's video is over, and I will see you guys on the next one.